Welcome back to Resale Mania. It is 5 a.m. I'm exhausted, but I'm driving down to Salt Lake City. It is a 6-hour drive. We are going to stop in Rexburg, Idaho Falls, and Pocatello, hit up the Goodwills and Deseret Industries there, and then we're just going to spend all day today and all day tomorrow thrifting. Maybe you get 4 videos out of it. Let's get into it. We have made it to the first stop, which is Deseret Industries in Rexburg. It is 8:45, so I have about 15 minutes before they open. Then we're gonna run inside. A soda stream for $5. These always sell really well for about 35 to 40. Down here are some men's Allbirds for $8. I mean, they're not horrible condition, but the tips are pretty scuffed. Some Reebok utility boots, if I could grab them without dropping them. They are $8, a little dirty but in good condition. I can probably get about 35 to 40 for these. So I just found this Pioneer PDF 505 disc player for $5, and it looks like I can get about 80, but the better find is Osborne to Thrift. If you guys have been watching me, I'm sure you guys have seen him at some point. He doesn't make videos anymore, but he's the best of the best. Not a bad first stop. I got that Pioneer disc changer for $5, which I should get about 80. The soda stream I should get 30, massager 30, and the boots 30. I paid 27, I believe, for everything. And yeah, 27 in everything, maybe 100 in profit, 120. That was super cool running into Osborne to Thrift though. He was like one of the main YouTubers I started watching that I learned so much from with making my videos, and yeah, I thought it was super cool to run into him. He doesn't make content anymore, unfortunately. His videos are still active, so I recommend checking them out. There's a lot of good information in them. Now I'm gonna head down south and just kind of see where the road takes me. So my original plan today was to go to Rexburg, where I was just at, and then go to like Pocatello and Idaho Falls. But I decided, because I haven't been there before, I was talking to Osborne to Thrift, and he said, you know, they can be hit or miss. I know the thrift stores in Utah. I know them very well. I know how good they can be and how profitable they can be. So I've decided, instead of hitting up anything anymore in Idaho, I'm gonna head straight down to the bottom end of Utah, because I'm staying in, not Utah, of the area I'm gonna be sourcing, which is, I'm gonna start in Riverton. My Airbnb is in downtown Salt Lake, which is kind of north, so I'm just gonna hit up all the stores in that area, or at least as many as I can. Savers are open till 8, Goodwills and Deseret Industries are open till 7, so I'm just gonna, I got 3 hours till I'm there. I'm gonna get kind of a late start. I'll be starting around 2, but 5 hours of thrifting. I'm gonna get up early in the morning and be at the thrift stores right when they open, and then I'm just gonna hit as many of them as I can as well. Go to Layton and just kind of work my way up. If depending on time, maybe I'll hit Pocatello and Idaho Falls tomorrow on the way back, but I highly doubt it. I don't think I'm gonna have time. That's okay, because we have a lot of stores to hit in Utah. Okay, I made it down. The first stop is gonna be the Deseret Industries in Riverton. I used to live like 10 minutes from here, so I'd come here all the time. So we're gonna run inside here and see what we can find. Just sold a bunch of these recently, $5 each. I should get 35. Third one. This also might be good. I'll look it up in a bit. The Samsung Chromebook for 10. Another one. This one actually has the cord, so I can test them. Some Cole Haans, but they're way too worn for 12. I'm putting back the laptop. That is not worth it. The 2 Canon things go for about 40 to 50 a piece, and the massager's worth about 40. Not a bad first stop. A couple of multi-quantity listings. I'm not sure if I'm going to order another power cord for the other Canon. I'll at least test it with the one I have for both. But I should be able to get about 40 for the one with all the cords plus shipping, and then 30 for the one unit only. Then the massager, that's a pretty good model. It is the Homedics PAQ30H. I should be able to get about 40 for that one. And I just sold a bunch of these recently, as I was saying. They all sold very quickly, these little Google Nest. I think these are just the the satellites, I think. And they are cheaper, but I should still get 30 bucks a piece for them. And it's one listing, quantity of 3. So not too bad. Now we are gonna go to a Savers. Quick little update on the way to the Savers. I opened my phone when I got back in the car and it was still on that Homedics massager, and I scrolled a little bit and it's more likely that I'll get closer to 30, maybe 35 plus shipping, but it was only $7, so in my mind that's still worth it. I just want to let you guys know so I'm not like over exaggerating prices. From what I saw from a brief search, it looked like 40, but 30 to 35 is more realistic. I interrupt this thrifting program with a special announcement. So as you guys saw on the thumbnail title, that I'm doing a mystery box giveaway. It's going to be featuring a Nintendo GameCube with a controller and a game. That's going to be like the center of it, and the rest it's just going to be filled with, you know, mystery resellable items. And it's not just going to be a bunch of junk. It's probably going to be about $300 in value, maybe more. So the way to enter, it's kind of like a raffle. My best friend's dad has type 2 diabetes. He hit his leg and it bruised, clotted, got infected, and he had to have it amputated. At the time of filming this, it was like yesterday for me. And so he had to have it amputated. My best friend flew to Jakarta, that's where they live, over in Indonesia. And he's with them now. Dad's not doing good mentally and physically. So the way to enter is you can donate $1, you can donate $100. It doesn't matter. Just donate something, anything helps, and that is how you get entered for the mystery box featuring the Nintendo GameCube. And then once you donate, comment in down below, donated. And the link to the GoFundMe will be in the description. But after that, I'll wait like 5 days. Actually, no, a week from the time it's uploaded. And I'll do a YouTube generator app that picks one of the comments. And then as long as, you know, the comment matches with the name on the GoFundMe, you will receive the mystery box. I will send it to you completely free. I'll pay for shipping. And it's going to be, yeah, $300 plus worth of resale value. So I don't even care. You don't have to be subscribed. You don't have to like. You don't have to do any of that. We're just, you know, he really needs some help. And his name is Bradford. You can read all about it in the GoFundMe. Now back to the video. The next stop is Draper Savers. This store can either be really, really good or, you know, nothing. But I'm probably just gonna walk in here, start throwing stuff in the cart and look stuff up and condition check afterwards. Okay, they have completely rearranged the whole store, so I was kind of shocked when I walked in. Some Lange ski boots. Lange is a good brand. They're only $5.99. These are a little worn, but they're probably an easy 50 to 75. Raw Signal is also a really good brand, also $5.99. So I'm definitely going to get those too. And in snowboard boots, 32 is a really good brand. These are kind of beat. They're only $5.99 though. I'll think about it. Could easily get 50 bucks for them if I can clean them up. Inflatables sell really well from $14.99 is too steep though. I think this is a dog training collar. I'm just gonna look it up in a bit. Follow the new shoe cart. Oh, these are Echoes. I have never seen Echoes like these. I'm not sure what these are. Look them up. Some Hokas. Too worn for 18 and not the right insoles. Up above was another pair. They are missing one insole. Also too worn. This is one of the things I love about Savers in Utah. They always have really good shoes and a bunch of them, but they're pricier than DIs, so you gotta pick and choose. Some Justin composite toe boots. I'll look up the model. Jeez. Some Cole Haans. Yeah, this is a decent model. I'll get those. And that was just in the men's shoes. I haven't even looked at women's yet. Some New Balance. Just a little too worn. This is a good model though. Some Brooks. Those are in 20s, but I don't think they're supposed to be pink like that on the bottom. Maybe I'm wrong. No, there's no way. These DC boots were on a new cart. I'm not sure, most DC shoes don't do great, but I'm gonna look up the model. Don't pass up on car stereo units. This is a OEM Ford radio, and it looks like I can get about 60 for it. They want 10. And before you ask, I do not test them. There's really no way for me to, but the thing is, I've never had a return on one of them. Like, they always usually work. The thing is, people just want newer, high-tech, units, so they replace it rather than replacing it because it's broken. These are the first shoes I've looked up, and turns out these are actually Converse Wade 1.3, and it looks like I can get about 75 to 80 for these, so that's pretty insane. Another thing I love selling is routers. This Netgear C7000 doesn't have the cords. It's only $4.99, and it looks like I can still get about 30 plus shipping for it without cords. So I paid $100 for everything. Not a bad stop. The ski boots will make me my money back. I did get the snowboard boots. They're just dirty, but not bad condition, so I should get about 50 to 60 for those. The router, the boot. Those DC boots are looking pretty good. There's none listed or sold used, but the ones that are selling new are going for about 80 to 100, so I'm guessing I can get to like 40 to 50 because they're in really good condition. Oh yeah, those Vans are super cool. The dog remote should get like 20 for it. The stereo should get 50. I didn't even look up these Echoes, but Echo's a really good model. Ooh, good brand. Okay, that's just water. And I'm guessing an easy 40, maybe more. The Cole Haans are about 40 bucks. And then they got these Adidas, which are Ultra Boost, so they should go for about 35 to 40. And the Ultras, once I clean them up, should go for about the same as that. So overall, a really good stop for 100. After I push my cart back, like everyone should, or at least into a slot, I'm gonna head to the Deseret Industries in Sandy now. We are outside of Deseret Industries in Sandy. When I lived here, I didn't come here too often. It's pretty far out the way, but when you drive 6.5 hours to thrift, you thrift. Whoa, don't need to. Some Asics for $6, pretty good condition. So bowling shoes actually sell really well for me. These are pretty small, but they sell pretty quick. Some of these 20s definitely gonna be too steep, but some of these makeup brushes can sell pretty well. Bows for 15. This might be a little steep, but I'm pretty sure I've sold this before for 75. That's a buy. This is my favorite cart to see. Some DC snowboard boots for 10. That's a buy. Ooh, some Burton. They are pretty beat. They're 10. Yeah, a little too beat. Some Dalbello ski boots for 6. That is also a buy. So Medicus swing trainers are a bolo. This is only 3, and you can tell because it has this little like bendy thing. But this is an easy $30 bill. TaylorMade burner for 8. It's paying up, but I still think that's a good deal. I'm putting both of these back. Okay, I paid $76 for everything. Another really good stop. The paintball marker. It was only 5 surprisingly, and I should get about 30 to 40 for it. So DC makes really good snowboard boots. They're very popular. They sell very fast and for good money. They're quite dirty, so once I clean them up, I should get about 50 to 60. I have bought this exact model of canister vacuum before, and all the parts sold for it very quickly. I part them out. I sell the top for about 60, this part for about 50, the hose for 40, and it might have gone up, might have gone down. I sold it like 6 months ago, but I only paid 15. It's got a whole lot of hose attached to it though. There we go. And then the Callaway burner, no, tailor-made burner. That's probably a $40 club. I looked up the Bose Companion 3 Series 2, and it still sells for about 70 bucks, so I grabbed that for 15. Dalbello is a pretty decent brand of ski boots. It's not the best, but for only 6, I should get about 50. And then should get about 20, probably 30 to 35 for these Cobra bowling shoes. And the Asics are probably $25. I just got them because they were only 6 and in really good condition. So that wraps up the stop. 76 in total. Some pretty good profit. I obviously can't do the math off the top of my head. But yeah, so now gonna head over to Midvale and Murray area, hit up the Savers and the Goodwills over there. Those are my favorite stores in the area, so I'm looking forward to going back there. It's always so satisfying looking in the back and just seeing a nice pile of stuff in the back. That wraps up episode 1 of the Utah thrifting road trip. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am exhausted. I got up at 5 a.m. to do this, thrifting all day. Now I'm back at the Airbnb ready to go eat some DoorDash ramen and go to sleep. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing. And again, if you're interested in winning a mystery box, my buddy's friend, I'm sorry, I can't talk, I'm so tired. My best friend's dad just had his leg amputated. He's not doing very well mentally. They're over in Jakarta right now. That's where they live. And anything helps. So like I said, the bare minimum donation or a big one, it doesn't matter as long as you donate $1, you know, and that enters you for the mystery box giveaway, which features the Nintendo GameCube. Again, okay, now bye.